Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wally Weasel. Here we are with some more Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, here we are with the conclusion of Baldur's Gate 3. Let's just write that down here. And even Sergeant Whisters agrees. Yeah, as you can tell, we are here, and we are, well, Lae'Zel and Lae'Zel are queer, and, you know, this entire Baldur's Gate thing has to get used to that. Because hopefully we'll be seeing them make out. Like, that's my whole thing. You know? We are just basically ending a turn away from opening up the portal. So we've already done up the battle on top of the Nether Brain. Again, I did that off camera, as I said I would in my community schedule and other such thing. Other such thing being my last few streams. And as soon as I situate everything, I am going to discuss how it all went down, because, yeah, a little bit different, and, you know, I want to at least get that out there. Thumbnail. Oops. So the most depressing. Games. Streaming. And Baldur's Gate. There we go. Put it in the Baldur's Gate playlist. Done. Save. There we go. Now we just get on back, and I can actually walk you through the battle. And then we can discuss a little side something. Alright, so, sorry, I just kind of kept it on the laser beams. Am I able to? Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, so everybody is pretty much dead, aside from whatever is being teleported in. Actually, all of the reinforcements I called in, aside from Dame Judi Dench, are dead. The Emperor is dead. Lae'Zel was the one who got in the final hit there. We do have some of the thieves still alive. Everyone else I summoned, unfortunately, yeah, they died. And the problem with them is that as soon as you summon them, they can't do anything, and it's like everything else can attack them. So basically, I would summon something, and then the dragon would just come and burn them all. So they would just stay alive for like a single turn. So, yeah. Not the biggest fan of that aspect. And, let's see, where is she? There she is. The big light. Dame Aelin did kind of die. I tried my best to save her, but yeah. So as you can see, she does have less hit points, but I don't know, I guess she's just like immortal. Because she just kind of came back and was like, what was that? Nothing? Okay, whatever. Yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. All the guardians and stuff, they're all dead. As you can see, the dragon is dead. I kind of want to say either Karlach or one of the cannons killed the dragon. I think Karlach got it down to like very low health, and then yeah, then it just died. I did the same thing with Lae'Zel and Orpheus. I had them come up here, kind of work through everyone, and then kill them, and all that other good stuff. And then I had Lae'Zel come down and kill the Emperor. Where his corpse is again. There it is, the Emperor. And yeah, so that's how that fight went about. It, as I said, it was just basically the exact same thing. There was no difference. And yeah, just to go over what's going on here. Karlach is already using her thing. She's basically, like, her next turn, she automatically does it. And then she automatically walks into it, which is why I don't have the portal open just yet. I wanted to save that because I wanted to have that scene here today as well. Lae'Zel has haste on her. Haste from Shadowheart. Yes, Alanya has concentrated haste, so she'll be able to get in a couple attacks. Lae'Zel still has her action surge, so I was able to save that. I thought that was very important because that basically allows her to attack like a million times. And yeah, we'll get into the actual battle in here when we go in. For now, we're going to talk about what's that guy? This guy, the Emperor. And we're going to learn a new term that I hardly ever have the chance to use, but it is imperative when it comes to the Emperor. And that term is forced narrative. Okay, now here's a little exercise for you guys. Can you explain why the Emperor decided to join with the Netherbrain? Even though, like, for like the entire game, he's been protecting us from it and wanting to, you know, destroy it and stuff like that. And just because we didn't trust him in the end, like, he would just side with the Netherbrain and not just, you know, leave. Because he knows what would happen if the Netherbrain wins. But he's just suddenly okay with that. And there's no explanation. So, like, does he grow an attraction to the Netherbrain? Is it like he's got a big head and the brain is big too? I mean, you know, is it like, I don't know, something. Anything is like a reason and better than what Larian did. Because there is absolutely, positively no other reason for this to have happened. For him to basically join with the Netherbrain. And for the Netherbrain to not even really care. You know? Like, the Netherbrain is just like, whatever. Not even like whatever, just like has expected it to happen. You know? It just did not compute. Because, yeah, I mean, the Netherbrain knew that the Emperor was an enemy. It was there to protect us from it when we were trying to destroy it. So now it's like, hey, you know, you're siding with me. Right on. So, yeah, it was just forced narrative because he had no reason. It was completely against his character. It was completely against the lore of the game. It was only utilized because, well, he, I guess, had to in order to make the fight more difficult. I don't know. I was not a fan of that. So, yeah. Anyways, this is going on long enough. Let's get into this. Let's end Lae'Zel's turn. Something else I should mention, though, before I do this. If, for whatever reason, I fail in this fight, I do have a save file that is, like, me about to kill the Elder Brain with, like, one hit. Alright? And I know that because, technically, I've already beaten the game. Yeah, I've beaten the game, like, just to kind of test to see if I can do it all. And I saw the first 3 seconds of the ending. Yeah, because that's how long it took me to exit the game. So I do have that save. So in case this fails, or in case someone dies that I don't want to die, then I'll just load that save. I won't reload from this save and go through the whole rigmarole again. I'll just reload that save and just fire the arrow because it's Alanya. And I kind of feel that that's a good ending, you know, for Alanya to get the end. It's either Alanya want to kill it, or, you know, I'm happy if Lae'Zel does it. If it comes down to Shadowheart doing it, oh my god. Alright, let's just do it. Okay, end Lae'Zel's turn. as I said, Karlach's going to open up the portal and just walk into it, and then we will discuss how the inside battle goes.
Now this is my happy place. You feel it, a sudden shift. The brain is weakening, its grasp of itself slipping. This is your chance. Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
Hey, Karlach.
Its will is weakening. Let's finish this.
Okay, so here's how the fight goes. As you can see, there is no timer. But in actuality, there is a timer. Upon entering the portal, which again is an automatic thing, so just know that, the timer will start. You have 5 turns to kill this thing. Alright? If 5 turns expires, then you automatically lose. We saw last week what happened to Shadowheart, and that's precisely what will happen to everyone else. They'll be turned into thralls. They'll float over to this giant, mind flayer head and be all like, "Hey, what's up? We wanna take over the world with you as like your thralls or whatever." Yeah. So there's no timer, even though there is. It's kind of like the whole Fallout 1 system, where it's like you don't know that there's a timer, or you don't know that there's like a second timer, but there is. They patched it, but to extend the time. But originally, it was a lot harder. Basically, it means that you have to get all the way down here and kill this thing in 5 turns. All right? It's not like as soon as you hit it, then the 5 turns begins. No. It's as soon as you get in here, the 5 turns begins. And once per turn, when you attack it, it will counter. It will counter with a physical and dazing attack. So, yeah. Even if I send Karlach down, which I'm going to because I've already prepared for this, it means that Karlach will more than likely be dazed, so she more than likely won't be able to get all her hits in. So because of the fact that this is a timed encounter, I won't be doing bear mode. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, I have my Scroll of Fly, I have Scroll of Misty Step, and I'm pretty sure I have, Potion of Featherfall. So that's what I did with everybody. I distributed some scrolls and potions in order for them to get down there as swiftly as possible, with the exception of Alanya, because her attacks are ranged. Alright, so let us get Karlach down there. I can just use this. I can push her down here. Anyway, when his little helper comes in, we'll explain why most of this was gone last time. Alright, so. Ooh, shoot. She doesn't have her attack. Okay, I did not... Okay. No, that's fine. Because of, she used the thing, and then the thing... So, yeah, alright, whatever. That's fine. I'm not too worried again, because, as I said, I have another save. So, even if I fail this one, I'm going to be fine. Actually, can I just... No, I can't. Alright, so let's exit out. Run through everyone else's turn. Or, no, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. But he didn't move or whatever. Okay, so, and goes Alanya.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Okay, and I'm going to shoot with an arrow. And there's its counterattack. Okay. Yeah, Lae'Zel or Alenia is a little dazed, but she can still attack. And that's exactly what she's going to do. She's attack a second time. I did have an arrow of arboration, but I used it on the Emperor. I didn't know that this was also an arboration. Or aberration. Sorry. So, yeah. Again, because she has her critical haste on, she gets 2 attacks. Alright? So, yeah, I guess let's bring in Shadowheart. Okay. Get in here, Shadowheart.
Its will is weakening.
Okay, yep. So she came in over here, just like the last time. So I guess it's not really random where you appear, because this is where she appeared the last week. Yeah. So, let's see, last time... I would love to be able to use this, but I do not have the spell slot, because that spell was already used. So instead... 324, 615. Send some of those. That's all she can do. That's fine. We'll go back out to Dame Aelin. Okay, something died because... Okay. Or not. Okay, is it going to... Yes, Orb of Negation. Alright. Okay, we'll talk about that next turn. Or next time we actually get to do stuff from there. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Because that's all outside stuff. It has no effect on me anymore. Okay, and experience points again. Again, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, do you have... You do... Dimension door. You know what? I didn't use you last time. But I could use you here. Like, as a means of... Just, you know... making it so that it uses its thing early on, you know? Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. Oh, you dumb... Oh, my God. Okay, no. I was hoping that he could still attack. Because then it would use its repulsion thing. Hit him, and I don't really care. And then allow Lae'Zel to get, like, full effect of this thing. Anyway, so presumably some of these are supposed to be turning red. I guess if that's the case, then it's going to be this one, this one, this one, this one, and these two. I'm presuming are all going to be negated. So anyone who's on here will fall into the chasm and die, which is what happened last time. Again, it doesn't say that. It's just one of those things where you just have to know. So, anyways, okay, you can't really do anything. Just okay, disappointing. Okay, Lae'Zel, send her in.
It's time. Destroy the nether brain and end the grand design.
Okay, let's get you. Spell the Misty Step. Okay, let's get you over here. Why not? Alright, so now that she's down there, it's going to do its counter, unfortunately. So this should mean that we don't get zapped right back out there, because there's no reason for us to get zapped out there, because we have no one to control out there besides Dame Aelin, but you know, Okay, let's attack. Let it do its thing. Okay, well, she can still attack. And again, it can only do it once. But for whatever reason, her haste just isn't activating. It did it before. But I still have her with action surge. Just very important. And that was about it. Which kind of sucks. But, yeah. Anyways, what happened last time was I did all this in like a single turn. Pretty much. Like I killed it all. Because I still had Karlach attacking it. So I'm going to have to move Karlach. Which, yeah, I'll be able to do next turn. And yeah, and then Alanya shot a couple arrows at it and blah 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 blah. But now it looks like after its next turn, I can attack with Orpheus, have it do its stun thing on him, maybe, hopefully, and allow Lae'Zel to utilize her haste and just have at it, you know? So there's nothing more for her. She can't pommel strike. Nope, okay.
Fuck yes.
Okay, I want you to
Over there.
move over here. Okay, I don't want you to do that. Good. 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 Oh, and I don't know why she has like 4 attacks. But she just does. Because she's like super mad at it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways.
Fight. Let's go.
Okay. Critical miss. No, you're not supposed to miss! Jesus. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. It looks like Lae'Zel might be the one to get the final hit on it.
Let's finish this.
Okay, you know, screw it, just shoot your arrow. Oh, thank God. Thank God, I did not want to live in the universe where Shadowheart saved everyone. Alright. Okay. It does its talking. And now Orb of Negation. There's another one. That's fine. That is fine. We do not need any more. Good. Oh. No, you don't get to do it. Alright, that's actually better than I thought it would be. Okay, we are officially in new ground for me.
Subdued. At last. This is its death rattle.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
This is it, soldier. This is what we fought for. Time to end this thing.
Kill it!
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Karlach's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
No, we're not going to do that. Go ahead, Karlach. The moment is yours. Betray Karlach, dominate the brain. No, no, no. We're going to go ahead. Destroy it. Kill it. It's a big giant brain. We don't need those things here. It's a big giant nerd. I like Karlach more anyway.
No more tadpoles, brain. It's time to die.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Get us like a burger or something. Oh, shoot. We're still here. And we're right on the top of a target point. Guys? Move to the side, please.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids.
I like that Lae'Zel is still there on the side. She's the biggest damn hero.
Rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
Well, it's about time we got rid of it. Antlers.
Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Your thoughts are of Lae'Zel and of me being frozen in place. Sorry! Sorry! We can't control this damn thing. I mean, technically we can, but we ordered it to kill itself. We didn't order it to land safely out in, like, the desert or something. Or, like, you know, on the lake. Probably not the desert, but the lake would have been better. Don't mind us! It's the big giant brain trying to find a place to land. Ah, shoot, not this again. It's okay, the Emperor will save me. The whale. It's being white now. Abandoned schooner. Well, at least the guppies get something tasty. Or not. Sorry, guppies. Can we have sex with Lae'Zel now, please? You did her quest. Ow! Bam! Right in the gut. Kill her right in front of the child. One day you'll get to kill things just as good as this, kid. Get it! Get it, Lae'Zel. Can I? Oh, I can. Sorry. Just in case, just in case. Becomes a conversation and I have to make some choices. What have I done? What have I become? It's a dark day where you have to keep asking yourself that every day. Yay, we did it! All by ourselves! No one helped us!
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Okay, if you don't immediately go to Lae'Zel, like, lying naked in the bed, then it was not worth it for this. Lae'Zel, you owe me a sex scene. And we didn't even want to save Baldur's Gate. We wanted to control it. That was our whole thing.
It's done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mizora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
We did it. The Netherbrain is dead. I can't feel the tadpole.
They must have all died with the brain.
That means we can't turn into mind flayers.
So we push her into the ocean.
Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with being a mind flayer, of course.
It's all right. I knew what I was doing.
I will ensure that all Githyanki know your name and your sacrifice. What you have done today will start a fire that rages across the astral plane.
Why are you moving so stiffly? Story
With
says
their
nothing.
lost prince returned, my people will burn away Vlaakith's corruption. And it is all thanks to you, the Illithid who defied a Netherbrain.
She good, Karlach. I think we should have made Orpheus people mindful instead of you, Karlach. Good luck to you, Prince Orpheus. No, you did good, Karlach. Screw Orpheus. We did his thing. He's fine.
I did, didn't I? I saved the fucking world. And I think I might live long enough to tell the tale, too.
And then she engulfs in flame.
I thank you, my liberator, my savior.
Yeah, I did that just for Lae'Zel, alright? Get on your dragon and go. Get the hell out of here, Orpheus. Or not. They just kind of left you behind. Right on.
My people are leaving, and I must leave with them. Come, Lae'Zel.
No!
We will free the Githyanki and dismantle the Empire. Let them be imprisoned no longer.
No. I'll join you both and we'll slay the treacherous. People, Lae'Zel. Good. No. Any purpose here, Lae'Zel. Stay with me. Let us craft a new fate. Your choice to me, Lae'Zel. Not mine, I trust. No. You have found new purpose here, Lae'Zel. Stay with me. Let us craft. Yeah, no, stay with me.
Mother Gith battled for liberty, but it was only here, with you, that I learned what it meant to be free. Orpheus, I'll remain here. My destiny is for neither you nor Vlaakith to set. It is mine alone.
I will not say I'm pleased with your choice, but I will wish you good fortunes. Whatever may come, you are still Talok Morgir, sister in freedom.
Aww.
Kulas!
If you had your own dragon, you really could have used that. Just saying. Also, why does your dragon look like all the other dragons? Should your dragon be like a badass dragon? With like an eye patch?
Farewell, Gestil. My liberator.
You want to sit down? Wait, why are we back to being Lae'Zel?
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the
Whatever.
silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt.
In my image.
But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
Yeah, his crown.
It's somewhere in the Giontha.
Get yourself a boat.
If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. And once I have, I'll return it to Mistra.
No, screw her.
She'll cure me of my affliction. And I'll finally be free.
Better yet, you'll be her chosen again. Why do you care? Mr. Things, keep the crown, and you could be a god. You have such power. I mean, she wasn't like a bitch like the other gods. And yeah, I don't want him to be a god because we're kind of killing all the gods. And are you sure you're ready to go for such powers? No, because then she's just gonna come and then we have to kill her sooner. So let her bask for a little while longer.
And a more deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, it's that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, I've grown quite fond of this merry band of ours, and I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mistra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way. with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
You guys do that.
Who wins the bet? Wizards are not entirely boring.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
my
you were a
friend,
part of this team.
What do you say?
You asking the sun? Celebration sounds perfect. We should stay in the city. No, screw that. Let's go to this godforsaken city here. No, we're gonna stay in Baldur's Gate because we're gonna become its new rulers. Celebration, yeah. Screw everybody. Let them rebuild. We didn't destroy any of it.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the...
Oh, hells yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, hells yeah.
Well, it was nice when it lasted.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
No, stay. Stay. Somebody grab him. Grab him. Tackle him. Oh, God, he froze.
I suppose that's the last time any of us will see him. And the last time I'll ever see the sun.
Yeah, whatever. Screw him. He kind of wanted to leave the party anyway. After we, saved him from himself. He's like, you can't fight casual milk me.
And it's all because of you.
Bring out your dead mind flayer.
Who were destined to become a thrall.
Bring out your dead mind flayer.
Thanks to you, there will be no illithid empire. No death god's tyranny.
Where are you going, Scratch?
You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast.
Who's that guy's statue?
You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
No, come on! Oh, good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't scare me like that. Oh yeah, I made her underwear pink.
I abandoned my prince for you, and for a path of our making, away from the astral. And yet I breathe all the more free. Little is lost, so much is gained.
We'll go back.
Last night will be forever branded into my memory. But now, I must think of future days.
With me?
I am forever marked by Vlaakith. The Undying Queen's knights will chase me across Faerun till I draw my final breath. Our lives will be colored by blood red and death black. Are you ready for the battles to come?
Oh, hells yeah. Let's do it. Let's kill them all. Forget it. No. I'm sorry. That's not the life I want. No. The forces come. We'll send them to their graves. In any other way, we're together now. Yeah. I wouldn't want it any other way. Oh, your boobs are pointy. Like super pointy. Like 50s secretary pointy. Right on.
Yes. A bond so tight, Vlaakith would unleash the Astral Sea's fury if she ever tried to break it. When the Red Dragons come, we will shake the skies with their screams. The ground will be soaked and spoiled wherever the Kithraki fall. We will not be their prey. They will be ours.
Yeah.
Hells. Talk of battle set my heart beating all over again.
Let's go for round 7.
Back to bed. I have more tricks to show you.
Arrgh. Let's do this thing. Butts. Oh, what? Oh well, that's fine. Pickpocketing.
For 6 months, Lae'Zel has been learning the ways of Faerun by your side. as you traveled together far and wide.
For 6
A
months, you've been
letter
making love.
written in a frail hand interrupted your adventures. An invitation to a gathering of former allies. Those who stood with you against the Netherbrain 6 months ago. The location is familiar, and though the road is hard and long, you would not miss this for the world.
It's empty because they all died. Oh, Whithers? Oh, Asturian? No. Shadowheart? Damn it. Okay, well, Will's here. He's cool. How's it going, Will?
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Oh, hey, we're right back to,
It's good to meet again.
is this our original camp? No, it's not. Okay. I thought it was. No, wait. Okay, Scratch, you may want to be careful with playing with Owlbear this time. I think it is. They just kind of edited it up a little. Yeah, I think this is like our original campsite. The one I really liked. Yeah, Scratch, you could really ride Owlbear there. Alright. Okay, Carlos is kind of floating around. I'm just kind of meandering about. And yeah, okay, yeah. This is our... Reach the Nether Brain. I think we're done with that. Oh, yeah. Well, there's decorated the place. Okay, screw you, Whithers. Okay, yeah, let's just quick save. Just in case. I want... Usually I would save like the best person for last, but we're going to talk with Lae'Zel right now. Just in case, because the first time we had a party, I didn't talk with Lae'Zel right away, and I got screwed over because the game thought I wanted to hit on Shadowheart, and I didn't want to hit on Shadowheart, so we're going to talk to Lae'Zel right now. Lae'Zel.
Jacques von Fendu. I thought watching you slay Vlaakith's hunters in the cliffs of Sword's Teeth might be the month's pinnacle. But I was wrong. Being right here, with you, is an infinitely greater pleasure.
I just leave? Party? Say squirrel? She's smiling.
Alas, I can only rest so long. I've got wind of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult, the last of Vlaakith's Sword Coast strongholds.
Oh, hells yeah, let's leave here and get them.
I mean to slay every last Sarth and Kithrak. And I mean for you to join me.
Well, obviously, yeah. Settle within the 10-day. I'm going to enjoy tonight's respite while we can. So let's get some time off, enjoy life. Yeah.
You always did have a great fire in your belly. I'm glad to be the one to keep it kindled. Now go, mingle while you can. That's the word, right? Mingle? I won't be far. Not tonight. Not ever.
Pleasure. And a little, yeah, is he okay? A little hatchling, is he safe?
Of course. I have complete trust in our newest allies. Zahn is in fine hands tonight. What a wonder he is. He will be a fine warrior, if he chooses. Or a poet, or an explorer, or a scholar. I was afforded a destiny of my own choosing. When he comes of age, it is only right I give Zahn the same.
I mean, we give Zahn the same? Lovely Lae'Zel, to know you is an honor and a pleasure.
Love. Until I knew you, I thought the mere idea a joke. A weakness indulged only by lesser species. You proved me a fool. I am forever grateful.
Oh, shucks. Reach out to Lae'Zel. Seek the warmth of her touch. Hey, okay. No, she reached out first. Okay, yeah. Yep, they're gonna have sex later. Like 157%.
A taste I will never grow tired of.
Okay.
Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
Shoot, I don't...
I was hoping you'd make your way over.
Damn. I don't have any potions or what have you of animal talking. So what the hell am I wearing?
A beautiful...
Dusk armor,
I
but
wish it could last
it's not visible. Brocade ensemble.
Grass and dirt. But there is something about this spot. Some magic in the air.
Why am I wearing that? Screw that. This is like party time. We're going around in our underwear, man. Dressing up for this crap. Okay, rickety chair. House in. Yeah, sure. We're right here.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
I guess it's nature intended, the feelings mutual. No, we didn't miss them. Honestly, time's flown by. You sound almost sentimental considering we didn't really get along. I mean, we didn't hate each other. So, yeah, it's just nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond
The
we
hell was that?
forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can. For I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Sound like you need a hug. You sound like you need a drink. That's life. The future's ours to write. Who knows what... you sound like you need a drink.
Well, I am not normally given to imbibing. But this is a special occasion. And I believe our dear Whithers procured a fine honey mead as part of the celebratory victuals.
Okay, go get some.
Even the most ascetic of nature's servants would be tempted by such an elixir. But that can wait. Your company is what truly drew me. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Killing a bunch of Kith Yankee. You first, Halston. I want to hear about the life you've made. Well, you've helped. I could listen to you talk all day. Let's talk about me. I don't want to start. Stay here a little longer. I'll come back. I don't know, you first.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Wraithwin have been repurposed into new homes. And the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony. Stronger together.
What the hell's Gale doing? Sounds wonderful. Wonderful. Is this balance what you wish for? There must be a downside. I recall you have a few young wards to care for. 9 wagons of them, wasn't it? Yeah.
My greatest purpose and greatest reward. Those children have been through more than fate had any right to cast at them, and yet they go on as resilient as anything in nature. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, they teach me far more. The land we saved is theirs, and they will cherish it, I'm sure. Nathaniel and Oliver shall never want for friends again.
Right on. Well, let's do this place for myself. Yeah, because we didn't really see much of it. We just saw the sun on it.
You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see, my charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Alright. So there we were, coming up to a campsite of Gith-Yankee traitors. I took my knife, slashed it across the throat of one, grabbed their head, twisted it back, and ripped it clean off. They couldn't even scream. They say the more Gith-Yankee throats you slit, the easier it gets. See, how do I know that bedtime when it takes over, or there's a possibility I'd have camp? I guess you'll have a few tales. Oh, wait. Let's see what I have. Yeah, let's see what I have.
I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Okay, ooh, deception. Truth may be a little flat. Spice it up a little. 10? Oh, we got this. We can convince him.
You are truly incapable of disappointing. The children shall be wrapped, and have no fear. All due credit shall be given to the tale's originator. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Ooh. Okay, tell me about Daniel. Oliver, do you see how much? Take it. You seem more settled than I expected of you. The Grove. May I have a... No. Yeah, what about Daniel and Oliver?
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
Still partial to roaming in bear form? Rawr. Play with owlbear and scratch.
I spend half my days in ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. They deserve some joy.
Oh, they'll figure it out.
As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be.
Alright. I thought you were against... I was against your nature, yeah. Expected. Yeah, sure.
As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age.
What about the Grove?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence.
Right on.
Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
Yeah, we're not giving him a hug.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle?
No.
I made this.
Is it me and Lae'Zel?
Ducks are my
ducks.
favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case.
Well, hells yeah.
They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons.
Well, shut up and give me the duck.
Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Something thank you to do anything. You're a sentient creature. This may fetch it. No, we're not going to sell a duck. We're going to worship it. It's going to be our new god.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Is it in my inventory? I did. It is. A duck whittled out of wood. It smells of the deep forest. Yay, little ducky! Quack, quack. Quack, quack, little duck. Quack. Vroom, vroom. It's a duck in a Corvette. Vroom. Yeah. Yeah. There's Gale. And the duck pecks his eyes out. Peck, 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 peck.
Quite as nice as the sitting room, but sure.
I didn't realize you were such a homebody, Tara.
We never did get your flying cat, and this is your flying cat. We didn't meet your flying cat before.
Oh, right. You. Hello.
No, we never met. I'm gonna treat it like a cat. It's a flying kitty. It's be Tara. It's a pleasure to meet you, yeah.
Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dacarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
Actually, Gale helped me. No, he really didn't. I only ever used him in my party when I first got him, and then for that puzzle quest. Wait, was he during the puzzle quest? I know I took him to see Mizora. Not Mizora, Mistra. So... sure.
That doesn't sound like him. But whichever way you want to remember it, well done, I suppose. You ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able, if you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities.
Very important. I like that, and respect for the co-savior, the Farron.
We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for them, but a great many things have changed in recent months. Ta-ta, darling.
Can you call me darling? Hey, where'd Gale go? What are you doing running away from me?
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in.
Hi.
Professor Gale Dacarios of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
Right on. So wait, Whithers said, like, people who are alive and dead. Does that mean, like, if your companions died, that they just come back as, like, ghosts? And be all like, yo, I've been hunting this family in a farm. What up? So mission didn't smite you in the end. You were a teacher. I hardly see you in the best example for impressionable young wizards. Only professor with your expertise. We didn't really expand them. So, yeah.
She did not. I'm delighted to report.
Good, good.
I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would. And in return, she cured me of the orb at last.
Yay!
Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
Let's see. Don't worry, I can go see from experience. You're an excellent teacher. Go on then. Magic so much fun. Sounds dull. Take yourself rather seriously. I'm glad to hear that. Magic. No. Go on, convince me. Why is illusionary magic so much fun? Well, in Skyrim, I use alteration. So, is there illusion in Skyrim, or is it one of the ones that was taken out? I can't remember. I always just focus on alteration. Alteration, yeah, represent.
Illusory magic has the power to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of that most magical attribute of all. Imagination.
Imagination.
Had you the decades to spare, I think you'd prove quite adept at it, as you did in that first lesson I taught you. It was at that moment, the weave connecting us, that I realized how much your friendship had come to mean to me, as it still does. Teaching you was hardly an effort at all, not like my present cohort of apprentices.
Meh.
Oh, they try their best, of course, and they can manage to stay awake.
The cheek of them! Nothing a well-placed swipe from Tara can't fix, though.
Oh, we walk back to the camp.
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
Can I lie to him too? Rest I found a little too quiet since the journey came to an end. I found the love of my life. Ooh. You ever heard the latest tales? That's good. That would be true. No. I found the love of my life.
And I couldn't be happier for you. A fitting reward for the sacrifices you made in getting here. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know?
Good.
I'd be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
Pleasure, respectfully declined. Where's Lae'Zel and I can give a lecture. Ooh, there we go. I was kind of going to say, like, we could give him a lecture on, interspecies relationships. But of course, I can't think of anyone better to listen. Professional apprentices. I don't know, Lae'Zel and I.
I don't see why not. Two heads are better than one. Unless you're dealing with an Etin.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. My apologies, Tara. That would be our tower. It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures.
Right on.
I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening.
Yay!
So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now. With time enough to come.
Okay. I wonder. Is this like the special ending that they added in with the update or something? Because I don't know. I know like there's the original ending, which people said was a little lackluster, but I don't know if this is what was added. Can we? Ooh, clothing chest. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can put on whatever. Time remover. The only thing I'm sad about is that I couldn't fight the brain with my clown makeup. Okay, so it's all the outfits. All the dice. Come on. Yellow, that's a rare one I didn't see. Yeah, that was just like really, really near the beginning. Ooh, gorgeous maroon.
I wish it could last forever.
Purple, indigo, deep lilac, spongy dye remover, white scarlet, muddy red. Muddy red, that's one I haven't seen.
Perhaps the bard
Sweet.
knows some of my favorites.
Okay.
Unless my taste in music
What the hell is this then?
antique, of course.
Why is there a dye remover? Why is there 11 dye removers? Or 21, sorry. Huh. Interesting. What the hell is this one?
Going to get very
Oh,
hungry
okay.
very soon.
Yeah. Who's next? You just get... Ooh, Voldo.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed.
Yeah,
Our
thank you very much.
skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
That bastard. Let's go destroy that bridge. Make sure he can never come out. I'm seeking a statement in the next tell. It's wonderful to see you, Voldo. How have you been? You again, and getting yourself into more troubles. Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form.
Right on.
You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The hero, Lae'Zel and me. You can do better, can't you? Yeah, you can do better, because... yeah, no, Lae'Zel should be in there.
Oh, terribly sorry, but you mistake me, my friend. I'm only accepting complimentary feedback at this time.
Oh, sorry.
Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft, and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you.
All right, less work.
Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Fair enough.
This seems pretty rare, but
What the hell? Paulson, were you just like... Are you drunk? Alright, tell him to go get some water. Who the hell are you? Oh, you're Gale, right. Sorry, I was like, what the hell are they wearing? Who's this guy in the background? Someone else. Baldur's Mouth Gazette, Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Ah. 6 months since the assassination of monument plan for heroes with the High Hall. Screw those guys. Witness this encounter of vampiric spawn and live to tell the tale. Is there any way? No, I don't think there is. Let's see. Native House of the Host Evening Art and Culture celebrating. Okay. Last holdout cultist cleared from the Temple of Baal. Good, good, good. Bodies continue to surface from Iron Throne wreckage. Oh, yeah. That's where we were supposed to rescue people. Whatever. Settlers bound for lands upriver amid claims curse is lifted. Yeah, okay. Not a goblin creature spotted crawling along Elsong Bar reported to be. Okay, so that's Zen. Okay, so Zen is kind of hanging up there. Follow him. Goldarn's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Bard seeks contributions to newest edition. Alright. Okay, so they got a picture of Lae'Zel. Is it because of the Githyanki child? Okay, Umberly, priesthood, tight-lipped, over killings. Will Ravengard refuse his father's role? Who will It's obvious that should have been settled by now.
Living gods, I needed it.
Gondians disband. Gond's time has come to an end. Good. Screw them. We don't need them anyway. Duke Stellman's... my eyes. Duke Stellman's murderer still at large. Who the hell's Duke Stellman? Okay, whatever. Let's see, 6 months on Ramesses Tower without his wizard. Yeah, that's fine. Thorm's army dispersed from Baldarian borders. That's pretty good. They got Lae'Zel on there again. Fresh stock, an interview with the new master of Ramesses Tower. Harper's out of hiding. Secretive sex step forward to aid city. Report, Stone Lord killed by beloved ranger. Where's the Stone Lord? Almond cakes of Avernus. Aryan refugees and owners of the city's new cafe share their recipe. Ooh, very nice. I really like Lae'Zel. Chest of Fateful Words. Special guild letters from Arabella. Bae'zel, okay, very nice. Sebastian.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of
Hope, Valeria, Turn, Elminster, okay. Damon, alright. Althira, and Nightfigure, alright. Okay, to the hero of the realms, we have followed your adventure closely from the day you fell from the doomed Nautiloid to his final blow. You struck another brain as it flew over the Sword Coast. We are but a humble guild who pride ourselves in telling stories, not unlike the tales to be written of you for many years to come. How inspired you have been to witness your feats, awesome and terrible, and the lives you saved, sundered, and friendships you found. Thus we thought to extend a greeting to thank you for adventuring with such creative determination, such panache, enough to touch the hearts of each of our number. Deepest gratitude, the Guild of Great Genius.
What a lovely occasion this is.
Carlac, shut up! The script, down side of the page, the others written in the common tongue. Which of the comment shines over bright, or ever bright, breath by breath, battle by battle, Vlakiv's death draws near. We have taken the astral plane, slaughter all who must be slaughtered, and spread the air's truth to every possible ear, willing and unwilling. Many Githyanki have already taken up arms with us as warriors of the comet. Others have remained in their enclaves or traveled to reaches. Crutches, sorry. Dedicating themselves to Orpheus as scribes, spies, and slate scholars. But our allies do not all call themselves children of Gith. Zareth Manyar Agith, the Githzar's God King, has requested an audience. There was a time I would have thought such a coalition unspeakable, but Orpheus has spoken. If Vlakiv is to fall, mayhaps the two skies must again be made one. And from Voss. Okay? And from Arabella. It's Arabella, you remember me, right? Yeah, little girl. Bone Man once said I needed to find balance where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being, fancy talk. He was right, though. After I touched one of that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree started to grow in my head. And all these weird thoughts... Shut up, everybody! All these weird thoughts and feelings... See, I got all the voices in my head. All the weird thoughts and feelings and power sprouted in the branches like the big black leaves. I had to figure myself out, so I followed the weave. Like one man said, I don't know how I knew what to do. I just did. After you squished the brain, Beard Man showed up, said the weave led him to me and me to him. He's teaching me how to make sense of all those leaves in my head tree. Says I need to use measure responsibly. He also says not to call him Beard Man. I'll let you know how it goes. Is that Elminster? Bard. Small stride from a self-published. I will not be silenced. Names of people consider our loss are allotted.
Mustn't think about any of the local brains.
Okay, screw you. Sebastian. Slung in a vampire cell. I'd almost forgotten how to write. Okay. Never mind what to write, but you can say it's the person who unlocked your cage and gave you life back, or gave us some kind of life at least. After you killed Cazador and opened our cells, we fled into the Underdark. There were thousands of us ravenous wave, mad with freedom and out for blood. And gods, did we find blood. We swarmed every monster and unfortunate in our path, drinking what we could. We lost hundreds along the way, some of them to beasts, but most just disappeared in the dark. It wasn't easy, but eventually Cazador's house spawn calmed us and took control. They found some of the old ruins we could call home, and we've been there ever since, building new lives for ourselves. We're not free down here, but the dark will chain us forever. But we aren't the prisoners we once were either. And that's thanks to you. You looked in our cages and saw people, not monsters, and here, down in the shadows, we're trying to live up to that. Thank you now and forever, Sebastian. Letter from the Grr to Spawn Historian. No, it's for a historian. Screw him. Screw him. Screw him. Screw him. Screw him. Walk in peace. No, screw him. Hello, friend. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I have the most amazing news. You know how Chris was working insane hours at the Elsong Tavern? Well, she woke me up one morning all excited and told me she had a surprise for me. She took me to a house in the lower city that had a plaque hanging up outside it. A plaque with your and the hell has names on it, and school and music beneath. This person's tears. I couldn't believe it. It's the cutest house you've ever seen, with a big open space downstairs and a small loft where we can sleep. Word spread, and before I knew it, I had a room packed with trainee bards from Candlekeep to Waterdeep. Larissa had to quit the elf song to help out. I'm teaching night and day and fall into bed utterly exhausted every night, and I've never been happier. Do come and visit sometime. We'd love to have you. Love to love, Alfera. Can't remember. Damon, okay, the blacksmith. Would you mind passing this on to Karlak? Thanks, Emil. Karlak, if you're reading this, you're alive. One way or another, you found a way. Thanks to the gods. I think of you often, wondering what's become of you. Write to me. Won't you please? Yours safely, Damon. Elminster. Okay. Gale, my boy. Okay, so this one's for Gale. I can only apologize for my absence from Whithers' little gathering. As you know, only the most urgent of business would keep me from indulging myself in this excellent taste of sweetness and your esteemed company, of course. Okay, so I think this is just added in from a patch. Otherwise, yeah, we would have had all the characters. I was delighted to hear that you came to your senses with regards to what cursed crown, and delighted yet further that when I learned that the orb's malingering presence no longer poses any threat. In that sense, at least, I hope you feel Mistra treated you fairly. I trust you're enjoying your adventures. I have to say I struggle to picture you outside of Waterdeep, or your library for that matter. Wherever your escapades take you, be sure to keep your larder well provisioned. After all, one never knows when an old friend might drop by. Elminster. And from Nocturne, dear Shadowheart. Okay, it's a short one. I hope that you are happy and well. I must keep this short, as I remain surrounded by Ashar's followers at almost every waking moment in my new enclave. I dearly wish for you to enjoy your night spent with old friends, and I hope that you and I shall share such a reunion. I know it must seem strange for me to dwell on such heretical thoughts, yet I cannot help myself. Perhaps one day I shall find some measure of bravery that you did, and walk away from this life. Until then, I shall keep safe, and hold memories of you as one of the Ember Light and an ocean of darkness. Until we find each other again. Here's always Nocturne. Valeria. Salutations. A ready request. You're helping a mysterious case that has arisen since our little Balian bash half a year ago. Regrettably, I've had to take the credit for dispelling the Ball cult in your absence, you understand. And I'm working on routing the remaining Ballists from our fair city. This has made me a target, a false document bringing my name into ill repute has been made public. An alleged unpaid bar tab at the Elf Song. Having to be passing through with a bundle of coin. Perhaps you can persuade management of my obvious innocence? Much obliged. Investigator Valeria sleep at the helm. The wrangle developed a posthumous promotion to the Blaze Fountainhead. She deserved that at least. Now screw you, little elephant. You deserve this. Consistently talking during that fight. Jesus Christ. Letters from Hope. I had a dream last night. Not that there are any nights here or any days. It was a dream about you, all of you, and you were here with me. Okay, all right. Hope in the
Good song, good company.
Raphael's place. And I had served bread and jam and oat crackers and cheeses with enough tea to quench the dessert. He nibbled and sipped and smiled and laughed, and you asked if I was happy. Nobody had asked that in so long that I don't know if anyone has ever asked at all. Didn't have the words to answer, so instead I led you through my house and showed you all the souls that are here with me. They were Raphael's once, but now they only belong to themselves. The archive is an art gallery, the bold boudoir is a grand kitchen, and the dungeon is a refuge for any wounded soul creature that finds its way to us. Am I happy? I don't know, but I am Hope, and I persist because of you. So does that mean that her sister came back? Let's like that. 9 fingers. Not much for leaving my city, but it does gladden the girl's heart to be asked to the ball, so I'll thank you for that much. In my place, except a few casks of fine vintage that managed to roll their way down from the upper city and all the commotion. The building has given rise to many such happy opportunities with discussing over a new civilized drink in my guild hall. If you ever find yourself at a loose end, enjoy the muck and see if you can get the High Harpers to sing. Don't be disappointed. Oh, good. Whew. No longer have to read anymore. All right, Carla, what the hell do you want? No, Will's right here.
Gods.
Oops, sorry.
I smell like a 70-year-old cinder. Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up. I'll forget all that. By the stars' light and the moon's glow, it's so good to see you. And I've got so much to tell you.
All right.
The Hell Hunt's no mere duty. It's a thrill. The demons I've disintegrated, the devilkin I've bled, the stories I could share. I don't suppose you'd indulge me.
No, go ahead. Legendary Blade Everest. Tell me, sounds like you're faring well without my powers. No, I'm all yours.
Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night.
Fair enough.
You want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx? The 3-tusked Orthon? Or the invading Goristroy?
Oop. Owlbear wants to listen to one too.
Styx devils, they're called. They usually prefer the frozen wastes of Stygia, but Zariel's got a few of her own for guarding the River of Blood. Fat bastards, all of them. Was on the heels of Amerigan who'd been stalking the wild hills and sprinted a little too close to the Styx. I felt my mind start to drain, an Amnitsu speciality. Bought just enough time for one of its minions to grab me and dangle me over the river. Could feel the Styx tugging at my memories as I hung over it, eager to drink me dry. Good thing I never touched foot in the hells without my companion wolf, Lily. She was just the distraction I needed. She nipped at the minion's heels and I leapt from its grasp, unsheathed my short swords, and rushed at the Amnitsu in a fury. When we'd finished, all that remained was a pair of paltry wings atop a pile of viscera.
Right on. I miss traveling with you. You were a pleasure to be around. You've done a lot of killing for a while without the powers.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Nah. A lot of killing for a warlock without his powers. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I won't lie. Losing the Eldritch Blasts and the Hexes took some getting used to. Nothing but void, where once there was hellfire. So I stoked new fires in myself, using the lessons my father once taught me. The Blade of Avernus is a ranger, a hunter of the most hellish prey.
Oh, that's it?
Go on. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Well, there are plenty of casts, so get to it. Okay, I guess you heard what was going on from Lae'Zel.
You see, Boo? I told you one so fleshless of form. Whithers is well versed in the preparing of meat.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Boo! We are not dreaming. It is our old friend.
I just wanted the hamster to come. What happened to you? You look terrible. Did you be dreaming? I don't know what happened to you.
Boo suggests that a hello is more traditional. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell. Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to cover.
Still... yeah, what were you in cell for?
Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course. We guard the streets, while Jaheira is occupied with harperish matters.
Where are you guarding the streets from a cell?
Zentarum rule the city's underbelly, so Minsk and Boo went to give them a tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound. We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the difference. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no?
Sounds like Whithers got you out of just in time. You can't screw with peacekeepers in the city now. I guess you have to live with that. Yeah.
The Zent may keep their peace, so long as Minsk may keep his steel. We shall see which is the first to shatter,
Yeah, whatever.
But leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
Well, you weren't part of the group, but whatever. Just living my life now that I found someone to live with. And happily putting this behind me, planning more adventures whenever I can without the temple. I don't know.
Aha, the lovebirds still nest together then?
Yeah.
Minsk is glad. For what is life without a companion? Though I am thinking yours does not sit on your shoulders, eh?
Not all the time.
Ah,
Right.
you are right, Boo. That is none of Minsk's business. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go and greet the others. Minsk shall make himself presentable. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap. So you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
Best of luck, Boo. Anyways, there's like clothes in the chest thing. Oh. The hell's Malil?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Music's fine, unlimited guests are not. You pull up and enjoy. Actually, I would like to hear a different song. I mean, it does sound kind of rude, but he is just playing for us. Okay, carry on.
I'll get back to it then.
Oh, I guess he does seem kind of glum. All right.
Come now, out with it. Would be a shame to leave a party like this bereft of music too long.
Is he someone we can, like... Okay. Never got your name.
Milil. Though if the lack of song prayers is anything to go by, that name carries less weight than it used to. Apologies.
Oops.
I think I got a mote. Carried away there. You're hardly to blame. You just want to change up the music, I wager.
Deception, well, it's all coming back to me. I know who you are. What an honor. Yeah, okay. Is he someone we can, like, have in the camp at some point? 33, very nice.
You know. You're bloody right. It is an honor. Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
I think a happy tune.
Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want?
Ragnar the Red. Can you play a pretty song reminiscent of Tavern and Tales? Something you're just dancing would be perfect. How about something thoughtful, hopeful, which warm, something nostalgic and gentle? No, dancing.
Fantastic idea. It'll suit the whole affair perfectly.
Let the losers of Baldur's Gate hear it.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I need.
Okay, ready to talk to Volo. Salsin, there's a Will. Jahira, don't walk through me.
Now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Hey, I try. I've always been wandering around without my clothes on. 2, what kind of greeting is that? I've learned the lessons we submit. No, I missed you too. She's alright.
Ah, how nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was.
Good, get it built
Same
before we get back.
twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
Rumors of the upper city was destroyed beyond reconstruction. The city. Yeah, screw it. Upper city.
The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at.
Well, that's fast.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Alright. All well and good, but what about you? I mean, we know what she's been doing. Like, keeping up with things. That's proud of them, yeah.
I suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Home is in Lae'Zel's heart. The campfire is my home. No matter how far away I am, the gate will always be first to my heart.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
I wonder. Are we, like, permanently given animal talking? Screw you, Shadowheart. What the hell do you have?
Something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
It's a gift! Scratch, remember to invite my favorite companion. What you got? How can I give anything good for him?
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Come here, boy. Yeah, come here, boy. What the hell was that? What are you doing, Scratch? Stop conjuring gates of hell. Okay, we'll throw it.
He whines. Let's talk. More throw.
All right. No. Screw Whithers. Where is it? Throw.
Reunited with friends amidst nature. What more could I
Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
Pity mutton chops no longer hold any temptation.
Get it, boy. No, he's gnawing on it. It's a good boy. Owlbear? See you. Hey, what have you been up to?
He snaps the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing. It's unclear. He is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you.
Tired. Say we find you a bottle. Shadowheart. Some rest here. You've earned it. No fighting or biting, or I'll kick you out. Tired. Say we find you a home. Yeah, let's put Shadowheart to work.
The joy in the owlbear's eyes is clear. He longs for a home and would love to stay with Shadowheart.
She doesn't even have a say in it. Because Shadowheart sucks and everybody hates her.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Fucking, I've been counting down the days. Reservations, actually. I thought it might be a bit too bittersweet. Of course it did. You can hardly manage without me. It's your heart, isn't it? We're the same. Just curious what the hell this means.
Hilarious. You could find work as a jester if you stumble upon a noble with more gold than taste.
Alright, because it's not her name. Right.
Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
No, stay. Stay away. I don't want half-elf germs. Ew, half-elf germs. Okay, your hands are getting a bit too frisky there, Shadowheart. Back away.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
More rolling around in beds with Lae'Zel. And then again, I slept under stars enough for one lifetime. Is that actually, are you calling me chubby? As a compliment, dude, nonsense. Yeah, you calling me chubby? What the hell?
Filled out and healthy is what I was going for. Don't tell me you miss living off whatever scraps we found in crates and barrels. I'm glad you seem well. Truly.
I bought our food. Neutral. Let's not get too sentimental. What I've been up to this. Volunteers you for something. The feelings. Sure.
I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same.
Good, playing her along. What have you been up to? Yeah, what have you been up to?
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Tell all you've been up to. Sounds like you're doing right by yourself, trying to escape bad memories.
It's a privilege to have memories. Even bad ones. They've molded me into the person I am. As have you. Come to think about it. I can't imagine what would have come of me had we not crossed paths. Now I'm free to find myself. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Ready to be proud. You're right. Stand, what did you say? Scale. Hey, yeah. Sure, we'll fill her a false hope.
Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited.
So you're doing... Wondering what I've been doing. What's next for you now? What have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poisoned blade to best me.
What's next for you?
I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Confession to make. Yeah.
Is that so? And what liberties did you decide to take, exactly?
Hoping you might like a new companion, rather large, feathered, well-mannered, mostly. Owlbear now. Thought you might be willing to... I don't know.
The owlbear? Of course I'll have him. If he wants to come with me, that is. I'd have offered sooner, but everything was a blur after the battle. I thought he'd gone to roam free.
Oh, he's right there.
Are you sure he'd want to join? I'm not exactly settled anywhere right now. It could be dangerous at times.
Anything new for either of you? He'll love it. For each other, you'll love it.
All right then.
It's
settled.
Exclaim that.
The things we'll get up to.
That's
Don't
it.
be a stranger.
Yeah, he's kind of shrouding us in shadow.
Scratch yaps a request you know well. Fetch.
your old friend. Well, I don't know where you put it. Seven. What the hell is seven? Let's take. Oh, Albert is dancing. Oh, because of the music. Okay, Astorian and Karlak.
Ah, soldier. How glad I am to see you again. I'd started to wonder if I ever would.
You're burning up again. Sorry I haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry I haven't reached out. I guess I wasn't sure what you'd make of me. I've changed so much. But then again, you have too.
Let's do the 3, we'll do that. Both ones was, because really be Karlak. She is Karlak. I'm more concerned with the fact that she's on fire again.
Don't I know it? It went so fast.
Well, Shadowbear disappeared too.
One moment we were on the Nautinoid, the next we were here. I'd ask you what you'd been up to for 6 whole months, but then I'd have to reciprocate. And I'm not sure you're ready for the truth.
You're gonna burn up. You don't have to hide anything from me. The sewers eating people's brains, have you? Should discuss that. Come on, let's cheer her up.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you mean. But a girl's got to eat.
Oh, okay, she has been.
Do you remember how my favorite food used to be mutton chops? I'm now far more interested in, well, brains.
The territory. Come by, how do you get them? The old Karlak would be aghast to hear that. How do you get them?
I thought I was good at cracking skulls before. Now I've got it down to something of a science. Or maybe more of a religion. I've made arrangements with a healer in the city. When a patient is beyond saving, but still able to speak for themselves, they're offered a choice. They can go as nature intends to take them, or when they're ready, when their goodbyes have been said, their affairs settled, and all that awaits them is pain. I relieve them.
Of what?
When I consume their brains, I am nourished by much more than the physical nutrition. Their memories, from birth to death, become part of me. I've lived hundreds of childhoods, first loves, marriages, feuds and friendships. I remember them all. And in this way, we all live on together.
Okay, can I make a request of my party? Would you stop fading in and out of existence? It's beautiful, and I expect this to be your life, Karlak. I'm happy for you. Seems quite beautiful, sure.
Thanks, soldier. It feels that way too.
I mean, the Astorian's here, you can have his brain.
It's been wonderful to see you again. Reminds me of old times around the campfire. We used to think becoming a mind flayer was a fate worse than death.
And now you are one.
I wouldn't trade my life, this life, for anything. Funny how things change, isn't it? Enjoy the night, my friend. I know I will.
Alright, well, when you're ready, just, feast on Astorian. Wherever the hell he is, where is he? that loser get himself to? There you are. You're just kind of standing there. Are you still pissed off with me?
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
Okay, it's kind of... Okay. Thank my partner for that. Being with them has been a blessing. Helping people. I've been boring. You can thank my Lae'Zel for that.
Love is a powerful tonic. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
I'm happy drinking. Last time I saw you, you were running from the sun. What happened? Yeah, what happened?
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. I'm sorry I didn't seek you out that night. I felt... ashamed. Like I'd lost everything just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I'd gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Cool, told you this, Dorian, one of the good guys. Like that. Sure, as long as there's something in it for you. I could have told you that.
Yes, but you say all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't even listen half the time. It has made for a nice change, though. Inspiring hope in people, instead of terror. Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all.
Just walking in the sun. It's nice for you going to live a good life. Happy, sure you haven't been drinking blood. What's next for you?
Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Alright, good. Glad to hear it, except since it's on you. Sure.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Okay, yeah, he's drunk. I think he kind of forgot about the fact that we killed Cazador without telling him. And then he got all pissed off. Okay, anyways, that's just these good old Whithers. I mean, not good old, screw him, but...
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Pretty damn good. Satisfied, accomplished this. I can't help him. Some things have been left undone. I'm getting tired. Copy of everyone. What comes next? Some things. Yeah.
If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine.
Yeah, it's true.
Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
What comes next? Oop. Okay. Let's go talk to Lae'Zel one more time, just to see anything changed for her. We give another kiss.
Perhaps the bard knows some of my favorites. Unless my taste in music is too antique, of course.
Let's see. No, just don't. Okay, you're joining him.
What a lovely occasion this is.
No, Lae'Zel go. Unfortunately, I can't just... Because she's dressed differently, I can't... There she is. What are you doing over here?
This is... nice. Yes. I think that's the right word for it.
Okay. Alright, Whithers, what comes next? And he's like, death! And then he pulls out a dagger. I'm gonna punch him in the face and then toss him in the river.
Yes?
I think I'm caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
No DLC. That's what comes.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Gate, greatest friends, to brains of the worms, sleep, more adventures to come. Greatest friends I could dream of. Lae'Zel's part of that, so yeah.
To you.
Yay! Karlach's full of life. And Lae'Zel is all the way in the back. Lae'Zel, get up front with me. Come on. Yay! Okay, getting a couple of trophies here. Okay, getting like 3 trophies. No, it doesn't show up in the stream, but yeah, 3. Anyway, so yeah, there's Baldur's Gate. So I guess I wouldn't have been able to beat it last week anyway, because yeah, this is like 2 hours, and a lot of that was all at the ending. And by the time I got to that ending last week, it was like getting towards the end anyway. So yeah, so I guess I'm not too upset there. I was like, I could have had a whole new game starting to play today. But no. That is next week. And as for what it is going to be, well, you have to wait until Saturday to find out when I post up my schedule in the community tab. So yeah, it's already set. But yeah, I should also say tomorrow will not be Stellar Blade. I've kind of decided that I am indeed going to do 1 week of Team NT Shredder's Revenge, just because it'll be fun and stuff. And I'm pretty sure the Stellar Blade probably won't get to me in my hands until like late. So yeah, it still hasn't come in. But that's kind of what I figured. So yeah. As for the game itself, the game was fun. I enjoyed it. Just to confirm, I was playing it on Baby's first D&D mode, as I usually end up doing in the end, because this channel is not about impressing anyone. It is just about me playing games. And this was a fun game. It's a fairly long game, but it was fun. I like that, they don't tell you, hey, you got to do these things. Otherwise, you're going to screw up. Like, for instance, getting the prisoners, I guess, on the prison or what have you. Like the Gandhian prisoners. Gandhians? Yeah. Because, they just kind of said, like, hey, could you go get them? And then you can choose to either get them or just continue on. And I chose to continue on. And that was the mistake. Or was it? Because, as it turned out, the Archduke of Baldur's Gate was there as well, and he died, so that meant that Lae'Zel and myself had a clear path to the top. Which is exactly what I wanted. But I guess we're off killing Githyanki. So, we'll come back to Baldur's Gate and reclaim it once it's been rebuilt, And no one will challenge us, because we'll have, like, giant dragons on our side. We'll bring the dragons back to Baldur's Gate. It'll be what's her face from Game of Thrones. That was on the first season. Yeah, other than that, I mean, some points where I was kind of cursing at the game, especially last week and stuff. The final battle was a bit cheeky, because there's parts of it that they didn't properly tell you about. But, yeah. That I all explained at the start. And the whole deal with the Emperor, which, yeah, could have been done better. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not upset that I played the game or what have you. I'm glad that I did. I had a lot of fun. And especially with, like, the stuff I did on the side, the Baldur's Gate moments, and, cheese balling a fair bit of the fights, especially with Cazador. That's a very fun one. I love cheese balling fights. That's fun, But, aside from that, I mean, yeah, good game. Now it's going to be feeling kind of awkward, because I got, like, the page-a-day Dungeons & Dragons creature calendar, so now it's like, But yeah, it was a good game. Shadowheart still sucks. No one can convince me otherwise. Go ahead and try. But it ain't gonna work. And there's a character named ... There's 3 characters named ... Alright. Okay, more ... Yeah, anyways, yeah, we never did hear back from Aelin. The night song. What have you? Oh well. I'm sure they're just, like, doing their own thing. So yeah. That's really about it. I mean, Baldur's Gate is now done. I mean, there's really nothing left to say. It's over. But, that's a lot of Charlottes. What more do you expect? That's a lot of voice actors, man. But then again, it's like every single character was like, well, not every single character, but a fair deal of them all had like their own little bits and parts there where you can just kind of like zoom in on them and talk to them and stuff like that. And a lot of them would have a fair bit to say. And I guess everyone had their own voice. Bethesda? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I can just speed right through. Get everybody's name. There you go. Remember all those names? Good, 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 good. All right, back.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name.
Yeah, you all
Didst
suck.
truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Yeah. Get out of here. You all suck. Alright, so Whithers is like a super powerful god. Oop. What happens if we could continue? Are we gonna reload like right outside? No, my last save was during the party. I hear water. Okay, it is right back at the party. Okay, right on. Alright. Okay, let's see here. I think I saw a log over here, yeah. Can I just sit down on the chairs? I can't. But I can't choose Lae'Zel. Aw. You can't, like, sit down one final time.
So you made it! Now it really is a party.
Shut up, Astorian! You were pity invited. Alright? Ooh, rocks. Everybody, we're going to discuss the pool safety rules.
Nice to return to familiar environments.
No, Lae'Zel, where are you going? Are you going to sit down?
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Oh. Lae'Zel wants to go for some kinky time. No? Alright. No, wait. Wait. Where were you? Okay. Let's see if I hear that. Alright, anyways, so that's going to be it. I'm going to save. Just a quick save, whatever. Just to, you know. Why the hell am I wearing clothes? Put clothes back on me, game. Let's save. Alright, so that's it. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for watching the Baldur's Gate stream. As I said, next Monday, new game, same time. Dropped a why is Shadowheart dropping sandals?
You see, Boo? I told you our friend was near.
Oh, she's... Are you swimming? Okay, I can't steal our sandals. Okay, whatever. Alright, yeah, next week, new game. Monday, it'll be... I can't remember how... It won't be as long as Baldur's Gate, that's for sure. But yeah. Where is she?
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
No, shut up. She's over by the fire. Okay, we're gonna stay by the fire.
Though I'm going
Where's my statue?
to get very hungry very soon.
Where's my statue here? Whatever. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.